Naomi,
Yeah?
can I give you a hug?
We kind of shouldn't do that at the moment, Jess.
Well, what about a paper hug?
Yeah?
Gotcha! Hi PlayUppers!
Hello and welcome back to On Air PlayUp.
Today we are celebrating World Humanitarian Day.
Humanitarians are people who help and care for others in need, especially in emergencies.
Human is another word for person, so humanitarians care for and about other people by giving their time and energy.
And sometimes they give things that people need, like food or clean water or medicine.
So today we're thinking about ways we can be humanitarians by caring for other people, and we're making cards to say we care about you.
We have hugging cards to give everybody a hug.
We can't always hug people at the moment, but we can send them a paper hug.
That's right. So have a think about who you're going to give your card to, PlayUppers.
While we're thinking, let's acknowledge the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people of Australia.
So get your hands ready and do it with us. Together, let's touch the ground
We're going to touch the sky that covers the land.
and touch our hearts to care for the land.
We also need to wash our hands. So we've got some magic soap here, but you might have time to run to the bathroom.
That's right. So we're going to sing our washing hands song so you can go wash your hands if you need to. If you're crafting and you know it, wash your hands. Splish, splosh. If you're crafting and you know it, wash your hands. Scrub, scrub. If you're crafting and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're crafting and you know it, wash your hands.
Oh, nice and clean.
There we go.
So to make our cards today, we're going to need 2 pieces of cardboard or paper.
That's right.
You might have colourful ones or just plain white.
I'm going to use green and pink. Now we're also going to need some crayons, textures or pencils.
We need some scissors for cutting. Be careful with these.
And some glue or sticky tape.
And you might have some things to decorate your card with. We've got some cellophane, some feathers, some stickers.
Yeah,
Let's get started.
let's get started. So what colours are you going to use?
I'm going to use blue for the outside of my card.
Cool. I'm going to use green.
Excellent. So we're just going to fold our card in half.
Yep, short edge to short edge.
Now I might put it on the paper to help squish it down.
On the
nice and
table?
flat. Yeah, put my paper on the table.
I'm going to do the same. Squish, squish, squish. Now we're not going
there
to
we
use
go.
this for a little while, are we?
No.
So we're just going to put it aside for the moment.
Put it aside to keep it safe.
Yeah.
And we're going to use our second piece of paper or cardboard to draw big, long arms to give cuddles.
For a good hug. That's right. So I've already drawn one of my big, long arms. You can see it here. So I'm going to draw one more and then I'm going to cut it out.
So we need a nice long arm and a hand on the end.
Yes. Now you might want to draw all the fingers, or you can do what we've done. We've just got a thumb. Mine looks like a thumbs up.
Thumb up is pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Although it can be tricky, you might want some help.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish I had help to draw hands.
There we
But
go.
there we go. 2 long arms and hands.
Okay, time to start cutting, Jess.
Cutting out our arms.
All right. So let's talk about World Humanitarian Day, because this is all about celebrating and remembering people who work hard to care for and help others.
That's right. Remember, humanitarians are people who care for other people by giving their time to help them.
Yeah, remember they might also give them things that they need, like food, medicine, clothing.
Yeah. Oh, this cutting's a bit tricky.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going around the bumpy bits.
Around the thumb. It's a bit hard.
Doesn't need to be perfect.
No. Humanitarians can work all over the world, and they can work in their own country as well. Some work here in Australia.
Yeah.
They can be doctors or nurses.
Or builders and engineers.
Or teachers and expert listeners.
Yeah. Expert listeners sounds like counsellors.
Yeah, counsellors are expert listeners.
You know, we can all try to be expert listeners and listen to our friends.
That is very true. Or we could call someone to see how they're going. We've been calling our grandparents lately because we can't visit them because of the coronavirus. So we call them on the telephone to ask how they are and send them hugs virtually.
I've been doing something similar. Ever since coronavirus, I've been catching up with my family on a video call every Friday night. It's a really nice way to check in with everyone.
That is very lovely. Oh, these thumbs are tricky. I'm up to my second thumb now. As I cut around.
You're fast. I've just finished one and I'm about to start cutting the other arm. But Jess, it is really good that we have a special day to think about humanitarians because it's important that we care for others and we help each other.
That's very true.
Yeah.
And humanitarians work really hard.
And it can even be unsafe sometimes.
That is very true. Do you know that some nurses have to go over big mountains and through jungles just to deliver medicine?
Oh, and some builders and engineers spend a lot of time away from their homes, maybe away from their family to help other people, whether it's in their own country or a different country, maybe building schools or houses for other people.
Yeah. And some humanitarian workers work from the moment they wake up to way, way past my bedtime, delivering food to people who need more food.
Yeah, absolutely. And isn't it great that right now we're actually helping people too? We're making cards to show people that we care about them, and that can actually be a way to help them.
That's very true. How are you going with your hands?
I'm still going. I'm just making my way around the thumb and then I've just got one more big long stretch of cutting to do.
Beautiful. I've cut out my two arms, but our arms are going to need a body.
Yes.
To give the hug.
Yes.
So on our same piece of paper, we're going to draw a body. Or you could draw just a head, or you could draw a head and shoulders, or you could draw a whole body to fit into your card.
Okay, I think I'm going to draw the head and the shoulders and put my arms on.
Well, I want to make sure that my body fits inside my card.
That's a good idea.
So I'm just going to draw a line and snip my piece of paper so that I know that my body has to fit in this part, to fit inside my card.
Gotcha. So I'm thinking about that too because my piece of paper is a lot longer than my card. So I'm going to place it inside my card while I do my drawing of my head and my body.
So a head's kind of round.
Round, yes.
And shoulders.
Need a crayon.
Naomi, can you share a story about a time someone's helped you?
Oh, yeah, lots. Actually, just last week, my friend's parents helped me. So we've been really busy and as you know, Jess, being an adult is pretty hard work.
Yeah.
So my friend's parents heard this and they offered to make me food and bring it over to my house and it was such a big help.
That's really thoughtful because you need special food that doesn't upset your tummy.
Yeah, that's what made it especially helpful and caring because I was so busy and this made sure that I still had healthy food to eat no matter what.
It might seem like a small thing giving someone some food to eat, but actually it's all those small things that add up and show that we care about someone. We can show other people that we care about them by doing little things like bringing in the garbage bins for our neighbours.
Yeah, that's a really nice idea. Or picking up the mail for them, or listening to our friends, or maybe our brother or sister if they're a bit upset. Just giving them the time and listening can help.
Listening does help. Also sharing a smile, even to a stranger, can help brighten their day.
Jess, you're pretty good at that.
Oh, thanks, Naomi.
I am cutting out my body. I've got a head and shoulders and just a long body.
Lovely. I've got a kind of wibbly head and shoulders, and I'm going to stick my arms onto the back of my body.
Very nice.
Shoulders.
Very
and use
nice.
Glue to do that.
Cool.
Oh, a glue stick here.
I'm still cutting. I'm going around the head and I'm turning the paper as I go because it's just going to help me follow that line a little bit easier. But you can ask for help if you need.
You know, your story about your friends giving you food has reminded me of another really great humanitarian story.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think I sent it to you last week. It's about Melbourne being struck really hard by the coronavirus, and some wonderful volunteers giving free food to loads of people stuck inside their house.
Yes, I remember. That's the Seek volunteers.
That's
so
right.
they have been providing lunch and dinner to over 1,000 people every single day.
Yeah,
That's a lot of hard work.
pretty amazing. It's inspired me, all these stories about providing food for people. You know, I've got a friend who's got a lot of doctor's appointments at the moment, so I might make her a big pot of nice warm soup. So it's one less thing she has to think about.
Yum, that's a really nice idea.
I might even give her my card, because I can't give her a hug at the moment, but I can give her a paper hug.
Yeah, good one. I am about to stick my arms onto the body. I've got to make sure my arms are around the right way.
Beautiful.
I want my thumbs giving a thumbs up.
Just double checked my thumbs are up, which is good. I'm now going to put glue onto the back of my body, and then I'm going to stick my body onto the card. Now I'm going to stick it onto the side like this. I'll show you without the glue first so that I don't make a mistake. So it's going to go on the side there.
Ooh, on the side. I'm going to put mine in the middle. So I've stuck my arms on and I'm going to cover it all in glue, and then I'm going to stick it right in the middle of my card.
Oh, lots of glue to make sure our persons stay inside.
That's right. Jess, can you tell us about a time that someone's helped you out?
Oh, absolutely. Well, thinking about a friend of mine who helped me when I had to go to the doctors. A lovely lady gave up her time to look after my 2 older kids so that I could go in and listen to what the doctor was saying about my baby. It was very, very kind of her.
That was really nice. She actually gave you lots of her time and energy.
Yeah.
I learned about a humanitarian this week who did that too.
Really?
Yeah, she shares her time and energy to help girls like her. Her name's Noella Kusaris Mosunka, and she was born in the Congo.
The Congo? Where's the Congo?
Well, it's a country in Africa. It's quite a fair way away from us. So we are here in Australia, and the Congo is all the way over here in Africa. Wow. Yeah. So she started a school to help girls learn to read and write. And the school also provides water for the whole community.
Cool.
Yeah, it is cool. So Noella grew up to help little girls just like her.
That's a really, really big way to help her community.
That's right.
And we can help our community in really big ways, but we can help in really small ways as well.
Yeah. Like if someone's playing alone, we can go and play with them and include them.
Yeah, that's lovely.
At my dance class, if somebody's new or they're alone, I go over and I say hello and I introduce myself. My name's Naomi.
That's a nice way to show people that we care, inviting them to play with us or just introducing ourselves to them if they're new.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
Jess,
Yes.
I've stuck in my person
Beautiful.
and I need to fold my card in half again.
Because you've put your person in the
Right
middle.
in the middle. That's right. So I'm just going to squish
Gonna
it up.
Squish.
And then I'm going to start drawing some facial features.
Yes.
Eyes,
Eyes.
nose, mouth.
And maybe some eyebrows.
Maybe some eyebrows.
Yeah. Well, I think I might put some hair on my person.
Oh, I like that
Might
idea.
use some cellophane as some cool hair.
Cool. I've got 2 eyes and I'm going to have a big red smiley mouth, I think, like this, and a nose. How about an orange nose, I think?
Orange nose.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, Jess, did you hear that sound?
What?
Oh, uh-oh. I think Foxy hit the head.
Oh,
Are you okay, Foxy? My head really
Oh,
hurts.
Foxy, is there anything I can do to help?
Yes, I'll have a Band-Aid, please.
Oh, Band-Aids always help. Foxy, is it okay if I take your hood off and touch your head to put the Band-Aid on?
Yes, it is.
Okay, let's take your hood off. And I've got a green bandage here, my favourite colour.
Oh, good
And I'm
thing.
going to wrap it around your head to make you feel better.
Oh, I hope that feels a bit better, Foxy. Must have been a big bump.
Is there anything else I can do to help?
Hey, Foxy, could you ask Jess to tell us a joke?
What a joke. Let me see. What did the doctor say when the skeleton came in for a checkup?
What?
You're a bit late. I'm glad you liked that one.
It was a good one, wasn't it, Foxy? Yes, thanks, Dr. Jess.
But I'm not actually a real Dr. Foxy, but it does remind me of a story of a real doctor,
Yeah?
a humanitarian doctor.
That's right, Dr. Jane Aronson.
Yes, Dr. Jane looks after lots of children, especially ones that don't have mums and dads to look after them. She looks after children all around the world in so many different countries. She travelled to these countries to talk to the children to find out how she could help them.
Oh, what did she learn?
Well, she learnt that they needed medicine. She learnt that they needed school so that they could learn, someone to talk to and someone to listen to them. So she worked with a team of humanitarians, doctors, nurses, teachers, counsellors and other workers to give these children medicine and school so that they could learn and grow big and strong and healthy.
Oh, that's really great. Wow, I'm actually really inspired.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm inspired by Dr. Jane to help someone I know.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I have a friend in Melbourne and she's been staying in her house for a long time now because of coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm inspired by Dr. Jane to give her a call and ask how she is and whether I can help her and learn from her.
Oh, that's very thoughtful.
Yeah, maybe I could send her a care package.
A care package?
Yeah, a
Ooh.
package with things that will help her out, maybe things she needs, or even just things to cheer her up.
That's very thoughtful. What things could you send to cheer her up?
Maybe some craft supplies
Yes.
or magazines.
Don't forget toilet paper.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Essential. Yep.
Yes.
Oh, do you know what, PlayUppers? There are actually some more ideas of ways that you can send care packages to friends and families in our family guide this week.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? There's also more ideas on how to give hugs. You've made one, haven't you?
I have. My kids and I made giant hugs for our grandparents. We traced the outside of our bodies on giant pieces of paper, cut them out, decorated them, and then sent them in the mail to give our grandparents a cuddle.
Oh, that sounds so fun. I would love to receive one of those.
Actually, I've got a picture of my Scottish grandma,
Yeah.
and she has got a hug. She's wearing one. Shall we have a look?
Yeah. So good.
Oh, doesn't she look cute with her hug on?
Jess,
Yes.
I want to show you where I'm up to with my craft.
How are you going?
Well, I've got hair,
Lovely.
and do you like it?
I love the spice. Yes.
And I'm just going to add a big yellow shirt because my favourite colour is yellow.
It is yellow. Well, I have got my cellophane hair on, and I've got some spots for a shirt. But you know what I'm going to do with my long arms? I'm actually going to do an accordion fold to make them bounce out.
Oh, can you show us how to do that?
Absolutely. PlayUppers, we have done it before. It's where we get our piece of paper and we fold it back on top of itself. So if I fold my arm one way, and then I fold it back on top of itself, and fold it back and back and back, and we just keep going until we get to the hand, and then it's going to pop out and give a really big popping hug.
That's going to be really fun when someone opens that.
I might do the other one on the table because it's a lot easier.
Okay, well, I have created my yellow shirt. It's a little
It
small.
fits perfectly.
That's okay. It's a little small.
That's all right. It's all in the fun.
And it's yellow, so it's still a great shirt.
Excellent.
Now I'm just going to add a few little decorations and then I think we're going to nearly be ready to go to the front of our card.
We should do the front of our cards because cards normally have something on the front.
Something on the front. So I'm just sticking in a few shapes in my card.
Excellent.
And now I'm actually just going to create some elbows really quickly, Jess.
Yeah.
So I could keep my card like this and have some thumbs up sticking out. But in case I want to mail it, I can also give my big long arms some elbows.
Ooh,
Yeah.
by folding them?
By folding them. So I'm going to show you. I'll fold one side in right where my card finishes. I think that's about where the elbow is.
Yep.
And I'm going to do the other side. Whoop.
It's tricky.
They're big, long arms. All right, now when I shut my card, it's going to be even more of a surprise for my friend when they open them.
Lovely. Well, I'm going to shut my card now so that I can do the very front. And I think I'm going to write on it a hug for you.
Oh, that's a lovely idea.
Yeah. Have you decided who you're sending your card to yet?
You know what? I have.
Yes.
So I've been thinking about this, and I'm actually going to give my card to someone I don't know, because humanitarian workers often help people they don't know at all.
That is very true.
Yeah. So I was thinking I'm going to send my card to an aged care home near my house.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, there's lots of people in aged care homes at the moment who are getting a bit lonely. So because of coronavirus, maybe they aren't getting as many visitors as before. So I thought I'm going to send this and maybe it can cheer somebody up.
Maybe some of our play-uppers can do that too if they haven't decided who to send their card to.
That's right.
They could send it to an aged care home or a hospital, or maybe just a neighbour up the street.
Yeah, pop it in their mailbox and surprise them.
Oh, a surprise is always good.
Yeah, that definitely cheers me up.
Oh.
All right, I am drawing a nice big heart because I think hearts are a nice way to show that we care for somebody.
I've drawn some hearts on the front of mine as well.
Have you?
Yes.
Oh, and can you show everybody what you've written?
I am going to. It says, a hug for you, with some love hearts.
That's nice.
So I can give it to my friends and surprise them. Whoa, when it pops out.
Oh, I love it. All right, I've just drawn some hearts. I might even keep drawing some more hearts on mine.
Oh,
keep decorating, but I think it's
idea.
time to go, Jess.
It is, play-uppers. If you haven't finished crafting yet, that is okay. Keep on going. Just don't forget to help pack up when you are finished.
That's right. And we would love to see pictures of your hugging cards and any other hugs you make on Instagram and Facebook.
Yes, particularly our Facebook community page.
That's right. So we'll see you next time, play-uppers.
Don't forget to share your smile to make someone's day.
Bye.
Or can I give you a hug?
Yes, please. I miss you.
Oh, I miss you too.